expected to be. The protagonist noted that it was probably as large as the gold mine complex. The young gentleman looked at the assistant with a serious look, saying that this project would affect the entire county. He noted that this time he was confronting an epidemic and its name was cholera. The young gentleman began to shake his hand from side to side, saying that they would need underground tunnels that went this way and that. Lloyd noted that he did not have much knowledge of medicine. He looked at his assistant with a confident grin, saying that they needed a channel for removing human excrement. This meant that they would be installing a sewer. The main character noted that medicine was not the only way for humanity to overcome disease. The protagonist noted that the word emptiness meant the Austrian Vienna. The protagonist imagined a huge city. He noted that with the advent of the Industrial Revolution, the population of Vienna began to increase rapidly, but at that time the city had big problems with sewage. The protagonist imagined pink excrement falling into the water. He noted that the excrement of a huge number of people ended up in the Danube River. The protagonist imagined pink waste that dissolved in water. He noted that under normal conditions, all waste was carried away by the current and decomposed naturally thanks to microorganisms. Lloyd imagined the city being covered in snow, stating that however, a sudden freeze that hit the city had caused a huge disaster. The young gentleman imagined the angry waste. He noted that since the river was frozen, human waste remained on the surface, constantly freezing and melting, eventually polluting the groundwater. The protagonist imagined the developing bacteria. He noted that this was how cholera began. The young gentleman stood at the top, thinking that with the incredibly increased population and waste that was flowing into the Prona River, if there was a sudden cold snap in the next year or two that would freeze the river in their county, it would become the new Vienna. The brown-haired man grabbed his head, saying that whenever he relaxed a little, more work was always thrown at him. The protagonist slightly opened his mouth, saying that he just had to wait. He smiled maliciously and noted that even if it were the devil himself, and not some disease, he would not allow anyone or anything to stop him from enjoying life. The protagonist noted that even the devil could not stop him. Lloyd